wishing you a Merry Christmas.
Don't want to, okay? I really strongly suggest things like volunteering. I shared this story with you last week, I think last for Finance Friday, how volunteering in a soup kitchen on Christmas was one of the most memorable Christmas experiences I've ever had in my life. And so if you want to, you don't want to spend your time alone, kind of in self-pity mode, then volunteer your time to help someone else, whether it's sitting with old people in a old folks home who really have no one to visit them, or like I did, serving food or helping with your children, anything, or even just going to a community center. There's so many community centers that have events during the season. Nonetheless, there's no reason to be alone. Even if you have to get on meetup.com, I'm sure there are some Christmas events going and a whole lot of them. Find some group that you can share and really enrich yourself and the group around you, the people around you. I find that that's a really good a kind of good interaction when you can also, when you show up not just to take but also to contribute. So those are my top 5 ways and methods to really keep your mental health during this holiday season. And Black Healing Matters family, I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I really hope that you can implement these tips to boost your own mental health during this holiday season. Please don't suffer in silence. Don't let these things get to you. And now, as I recap, number 1, don't force your happiness, okay? Respect your emotions, however they show up. Number 2, embrace reality and stomp out your shoulds. Let the shoulds die, okay? Like Tony Robbins says, don't should all over yourself. Number 3, squash beef, okay? Let it go. Set aside your differences, if only for the holiday, so that you can get along, right? It would have a stress-free or as minimal stressful environment as possible. Number 4, exercise your no. Okay, set your boundaries and keep them firm. If you're not used to setting boundaries, this is a very good time to start. And last but not least, number 5, reach out. Don't be alone if you don't want to be. Okay? All right, family. I hope that is helpful to you and that you can really bring in this holiday season and the coming new year in the best frame of mind and in your tip-top mental health condition. And as always, stay blessed. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Black Healing Matters. Oh man, this dinner should have been done by now. Oh man, this ham should have been cooked by now. Oh gosh, man, I shouldn't have to pay for all these gifts, right? But that's not reality. No, is it? The reality is simply what it is. And by imposing our shoulds on them, we add to the stress because we have this expectation, this unmet, sometimes even unrealistic expectation that is not met in the moment. And so instead of looking at the shoulds, instead of imposing these crazy standards like those kids shouldn't act like that. Well, kids act like that. Embrace the reality, okay? Right? And if it really shouldn't be the way that it is, you, my friends, you, my Black Healing Matters family members, have the power to change it. And so I urge you to exercise your power to change the things under the powers that you have control over, right? And that's all you can do. The rest of it, you'd be much healthier to let it go. Right? All right, number 3. This time of year, obviously, we usually interact with lots of friends and family members. And, relationships between family, especially family members, can sometimes be strained. There's a reason why you may not only, see them but once or twice a year. And if you have a wonderful relationship with your family, that's a beautiful thing. And you love each other every day, and you never fight, you never argue, you never have beef. That's fantastic. But if you do have beef, the holidays is really the time to cook it up and eat it, okay? To squash the beef, to really, get over your differences and at least set them aside for now. Agree to disagree. And just for the sake of being able to get along and enjoy a meal together, create a positive experience together, this can also facilitate the healing process between you. I think we've all had that experience where you fight with somebody or you just get angry with them, and then they say something funny or tell a joke or something, and you just like it just cracks, the tension and melts like butter. So give it a chance. Relationships can be tough, and I know that there's no magic pill here, but really putting a consistent effort, or I'm sorry, a real intention towards setting aside differences can make your holiday season and your mental health a lot better. Number 4, exercise your no. Yes. So exercise your no. What I'm saying is set your boundaries and enforce them. If you don't want to pay for something, this is the time to start exercising your no. If you don't want to go to a holiday party with the colleagues that get drunk all the time and you end up having to be the DD, that's usually me. Say no, okay? No is a complete sentence. No, for whatever reason, is perfectly fine. Again, this is about keeping your mental health during this holiday season and putting yourself first in a way that is not putting anyone else down, but simply loving on yourself just like you love on anyone else, okay? And so respect your no, okay? Just like you respect your emotions, respect your no and exercise your boundaries. And last but not least, tip number 5, this is the last one that I'm going to give you to really maximize your mental health during this holiday, is to reach out. Yes, reach out. And don't be alone if you don't want to be. There are so many people and places and activities with which you can engage during this season that there's no reason to be alone if you don't. Hello, 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 Black Healing Matters family. This is Danielle here at the Black Healing Matters podcast, where we offer you ideas to hopefully move you one step closer to your healing. And today, Merry Christmas to you. I hope you're having a wonderful Christmas holiday, that you did not eat too much, that you are with friends and family and people that you love and care about, that you've exchanged gifts, you've given some, and you've received some amazing gifts. Everything that you wanted, I hope and pray that you've received it. Well, for me, I am definitely going to be celebrating and eating good food and everything. I'm recording this episode in advance, so I don't have to do it on Christmas Day. So I hope that you're having a wonderful Christmas. So today, as you know, is normally Mental Health Mondays. And so the last Mental Health Monday, last week, we talked about some free resources where you can get access to mental health care for free or cheap. And that episode, I'm so happy to announce to you, Black Healing Matters family, that you guys made that episode reach, I believe I saw number 5 on the highest episodes chart. So thank you. That was amazing, and I'm just really gratified because I hope that you got value. Obviously, from the number of downloads that it got, from the number of listens that it got, it was valuable. So I'm so appreciative and so glad that you continue to listen and that you're getting value. And today is no different. I hope to bring you some value, but with a Christmas flavor. And so today is Christmas, and Christmas is obviously supposed to be a very happy holiday, full of joy and cheer. But as far as mental health goes, sometimes it can be taxing on our mental health and stressful. And so it doesn't have to be one way or another. Just let it be what it is. So I'm going to give you 5 tips today to keep your mental health during this holiday season. Are you ready? Here we go. Number 1. The first thing you can do to keep yourself mentally healthy during this holiday season is to, as I mentioned, don't force your happiness. I think that I've talked about this before, that there's kind of this expectation of joy during this season, that, the music is happy, the colors are happy, the family is happy, the kids are happy. There's an expectation that you're supposed to be happy and that everything's supposed to be good. But really, I urge you, family, to respect your own emotions. Put some respect on your emotions, okay? And honor them by letting them come forth and experiencing them. Whether they be good or not so good, that's okay. That's part of the human experience. So if you're not feeling up to it, you're not feeling like, joyous, gleeful, happy, that's okay too. Okay? There's no necessity to be any one way. So just let it be. Okay? Let it be as it is. Let your emotions come and respect and give them space. Number 2. The second thing you can do to keep yourself mentally healthy during this holiday season is to embrace reality. Oh, man. And, that sounds simple, right? Embrace reality. Like, what do you mean by that, Danielle? What I'm talking about is stomping out your shoulds. Okay? Stomp out the shoulds. Shoulds are, the word should is a comparison to a false reality, a reality that doesn't exist. Okay? So, for example, man, those kids shouldn't act like that. Oh. Hey, Black Healing Matters family. This is Danielle here at the Black Healing Matters podcast. And I just want to say Merry Christmas to you and yours. Also, I got to say thank you. All the lovely call-ins and, the comments, the feedback. It means so much to me. In addition to that, I have to give a major shout out to those of you who have come over to the Facebook group. I don't know exactly who all has come because, the names and Facebook names and show names may be different, but I know that Jared, Slangsmith Radio, thank you for coming over to the Facebook group. Looking forward to seeing you during the show starting tomorrow. I also saw a student to startup. I think that was you. Okay. Thank you for coming over. Welcome to the Facebook group. So excited to have you. This is going to be a great experience. I have been really kind of prepping this and preparing this today and for the past few days. And that's probably really why you haven't seen so much of me here on Anchor. But I am really, really pleased with all of the responses and the applause that I've received for the last Set Your Intention Sunday episode yesterday. You know, that's a powerful episode. If you haven't listened to it yet, please do yourself a favor, do your 2018 a favor, and go back and listen to Excuses episode for Set Your Intention Sunday. It is, if nothing else, it will open your eyes to something that maybe is laying dormant in you right now, and that could be stealing your dreams, stealing your goals, undercutting your intentions for 2018. So do that, fam. Again, if you haven't made it over to the Facebook group, there is still time. Come on over, search Black Healing Matters, and you'll find us. We're in full prep mode. We're sliding right into this show. I'm so excited about it, and it's gonna be epic. It's definitely going to be. You'll miss it if you aren't there. That's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna miss it if you aren't there. So. Just as, again, a reminder, I won't be posting new episodes. I will not be posting new episodes next week, as I will be doing Facebook Live shows every day, starting tomorrow, Tuesday, until the following Monday. So I'll be back here on Anchor next Tuesday, I think. All right, that's the plan. All right, Black Healing Matters family, I love you. Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful holiday, enjoying your time, really, just being and living in the moment. And I hope to see you with your eyes, see you on Facebook soon. Have a good one. Stay blessed. And as always, Black Healing Matters.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.